If you're one of the 6.7 million people dealing with infertility, this message is for you. I know exactly what you're going through. I know the pain of having those negative tests month after month after month. I know the heartbreak of having miscarriages. I know the pain of getting pregnant, the excitement of that, and then only months later have it crash down before you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do. I want to let you know today that you're not alone, and I want to let you know that there is hope. My name is Dr. Stan Schulte, and I'm an integrative health practitioner in Lincoln, Nebraska, helping people all over the country truly get their health back and truly heal. Before I tell you how it is that we do that, I really want to share with you my story. Shortly after I met my wife, I knew there was something really, really wrong. I was seeing a pattern every 3 to 4 days out of the month. She was in debilitating pain, and I'm not talking minor cramping. I am talking crippling pain. Here she was, 22 years old, very healthy. From the outside, you would have no idea that anything was wrong. But she had been diagnosed with PCOS, endometriosis, and Hashimoto's. And although the medical doctors were able to diagnose her, there was very, very little that they could do in regards to actually helping her body heal. And here I was in practice for 10 years at the time, helping hundreds of people every single week, very fulfilled. But here was the one person I wanted to help more than anybody in the entire world, and there was nothing I could do. And I knew that I couldn't go the rest of my life dealing with that. And so we put our heads down and we went to work. We studied for 5 years, every single day. I'm not joking. We would wake up early, we'd go to bed late, we would research, we'd listen to hours and hours of podcasts, we would read dozens and dozens, if not hundreds of books on the different topics, and we researched. And we finally came across an approach that really put everything together. My degree's in biochemistry, and so here was this approach that allowed us to actually use knowledge that we'd get from testing. So blood testing, stool testing, hormone testing, immune testing. We could really hone in on complete testing now. And then what we were able to come across and implement were very specific, high quality herbs, professional grade herbs, to actually restore healing and health back into the body. And this just felt right. Shortly after we started that program, which is now what I do in my office, we got pregnant. And we were ecstatic. I mean, we were on cloud nine. You know, I remember we went in for that first ultrasound, and not only were we here pregnant after putting all this time in, but we were having twins. And we did a DNA test to find out that we were having twin girls. So we were ecstatic. We were decorating the baby's room, wallpapering, buying clothes. We were just like, we're finally here. We finally get to see what this feels like. And at our 12-week ultrasound, we went in, and so here they were, my 2 baby girls on the screen. And the sonographer was measuring the babies, and it was just really quiet, and I could tell that something was wrong. And I'll never forget it. I still remember when she looked up and she said, "I am so, so, so sorry, but there's no heartbeat." And I said, "On both?" And she said, "I'm really sorry, there's no heartbeat on either baby." And I remember looking at my wife and we just started crying. I mean, that was the last thing that we would ever expect to happen. And they pulled us into a side room, and we just sat there, and it was so surreal. And it's a pain that I never want anybody to go through. You know, we spent the next week just crying in bed, and we could barely move. And so I know many of you, unfortunately, have been through that process before. And for those of you that are dealing with infertility and haven't gotten pregnant, I'm telling you that pain of miscarriage is even worse. And so my goal is to really share with you what it is that we learned. Because shortly after that, there is a positive side. Shortly after that, we were able to get pregnant again. And now we have our baby Stella. And she is absolutely amazing. She is so joyful, so happy. She brings so much happiness into our life. And that's what I want for you, is I want to help you through this journey. I know how hard it is. I know how lonely it is. I know how you hear so many different things from so many people, and you're willing to do absolutely anything. You just don't know where to go. And I want to let you know that I'm here to help you. I've been through it. I have helped hundreds and hundreds of people through the process, and not only with fertility, but hormone issues, thyroid issues, adrenal fatigue, energy, digestive issues, like I said, autoimmune issues, inability to lose weight. I've been through all of that, and that's what I've devoted my life to doing, is helping people just like you get their life back. And when you get that life back, and when you do the proper testing, you do those complete tests, and you use the protocol that we have, and that protocol is specific to you, we bring health and healing back into the body, and your body is incredibly intelligent. We just need to find out exactly what's going on in your specific case, support the body, and allow that body to heal. If that's something that you're interested in, I am more than happy to help you, like I said, along this journey. I had mentioned before, we help people all over the country. So even if you're not in Lincoln, Nebraska or Omaha, those are my patients that are really close that we do consults internally as well, but I help people all over the country. And so if that's something that you're interested in, please feel free to give our office a call, 402-420-0024. And I am more than happy to team up with you, guide you along the way, make that path to healing as efficient and as quick as possible, and help you reach the life of your dreams and the health of your dreams. If that sounds like something you're interested in and you're ready to take that next step, please give our office a call. I would absolutely love to help. Take care and have a great day.